Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Archie Luxury and the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm talking BREITLING Super Ocean Heritage, and the question that everyone's been asking, is the ETA question. The ETA question. It's the white elephant in the room. It's the white elephant in the room, guys. And, yeah, I think it might be an idea if we discuss it. Okay, guys, let's discuss it. This is the ETA question. The ETA question. The white elephant in the room. So let's discuss it. So basically, what happens with this BREITLING Super Ocean? It's actually using an ETA movement. It's using the official name for this movement. It's a BREITLING caliber B17, which is in fact a ETA 2824-2 movement. Basically, it's a three-hand movement with a date feature. Now, this is a really big thing because so many people criticize BREITLING for using ETA movements because this is a generic Swiss movement which can be bought economically. And then they say, how can BREITLING justify the huge premium on that there? And I gotta tell you something. It's an interesting thing because BREITLING is a really top-end watchmaker. And years ago, it wasn't such a big sin to use a generic movement. In fact, Patek used movements from JEWELLERY. That's right, JEWELLERY supplied AP, PP, VC, Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Vacher and Constantine. Lemania provided movements to Patek. Zenith provided movements to the Daytona. And if we go back even further, the Valjoux 727, it's a Valjoux movement, was supplied for the Daytonas, the plastic, the very, very valuable Daytonas. So the question is, this is the white elephant, and I think people are making a big deal over this. Yes, in-house has become really, really cool. In fact, let me tell you something. This is the BREITLING Super Ocean Heritage 42mm. They released this year the BREITLING Super Ocean Heritage 2 42mm. That's right, they've actually released a newer version of this watch, which, when they released it, this is groundbreaking news. It has a ceramic bezel, and it also has a Tudor movement. This movement, so this is using the BREITLING caliber number, it's a B20, which is actually a Tudor MT 5612 movement. So this is the Heritage. This is the Heritage 1. They've also got a Heritage 2, which looks fairly similar. The way you can tell the difference is mainly the hands. The hands are the giveaway. The hands are the giveaway. This is the hands on the Heritage 1. So I gotta tell you this. Tudor is in bed with BREITLING. So if this is Rolex approves, because Tudor is owned by Rolex, and if Rolex allows Tudor to swap parts over like that, Tudor has got approval from Rolex. So Rolex approves of Breitling. That's right, Breitling. It's endorsed by Rolex by default. So I got to tell you, what's my feeling on the Tudor movement? Well, I got to tell you, I think the Tudor movement piece, they are great. Tudor is a great brand. Tudor has used ETA movements for a long time. So they're very similar to Breitling. So in my piece here, the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 42, this is not the second version. This is using the ETA movement. What do I think? Yes, it is true. It is true. Us watch snobs, we like in-house. I'm not going to ignore the elephant in the room. The reality is we like in-house movements. We do. Is it a detrimental problem? Well, I wouldn't want all my watches to be ETA derived. But I think if you've got one or two ETA pieces, that's okay. But considering it's my beta diver, we'll let that one through, I think, Archie. So the ETA question. Now the thing you got to remember is too, Tudor has used ETA. Breitling has used ETA. This uses an ETA movement. And the reality is that this piece here is more than just the movement. With Breitling, it's a long history. This here is one of the iconic dive watches. 1957 is when Breitling released the Super Ocean. And, it came out at a similar time as the Rolex Submariner, the Blank Pane 50 Fathoms, the Omega Seamaster, and the Breitling Super Ocean. So this is an iconic dive watch. It is very much an iconic dive watch. Does the fact it uses an ETA movement kill it? Probably not. I wouldn't want all my watches in my collection to be ETA derived, but I think a couple of ETA derived machines is okay. So that is the white elephant in the room. We've addressed it. This particular Breitling uses the B17, which is a 2824-2 ETA movement. But it's had a lot of work done by Breitling themselves. A lot of finishing has been done by Breitling. A lot of just not your standard ETA movement. So I admit, yes, it's an ETA. It's an ETA powered piece. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. If my auntie had balls, she'd be my uncle. So yes, it is. It is. It is. It is what it is. But I still think it's a very, very cool sports watch to have. So, guys, that is the Archie Luxury verdict on the ETA question. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Okay?